Coming up, we're on the set with the diva behind Dacey's Divas. And an old world tradition takes on new life. Plus, what's on the menu in Littleton? It's all ahead.
Good afternoon and welcome to Suncast. For the past 2 years, she's brought you their stories, offering a closer look at extraordinary women. We're on set with Dacey Zuzas, the diva behind Dacey's Divas.
Anyone's a diva. It's from the soccer mom to the socialite. So what's important that women from all walks of life have made a difference, and that's what my focus was. In selling real estate, I had met so many inspirational women that whether they were divorced or had an illness, they're more than survivors, they're warriors to me, and it was like, wow, everyone had a story to tell. So I thought, you know what, let's put their story here and get it out. And I started here at Chelmsford Telemedia, and now, like you said, I'm in 9 communities.
Dacey Zuzas began her show Dacey's Divas 2 years ago on Chelmsford Telemedia. Now she's interviewed over 60 women, capturing their inspirational stories. Her divas come from all over and include Congresswoman Nikki Tsongas, Dacey's cousin and plastic surgeon Dina Iliopoulos, and the waitresses at the former Skip's restaurant.
Now here we are behind the counter with one of the most busiest successful women. We're here with Dot. Dot, you're here all the time, always on your feet, 24/7, and you always have a smile on your face. How do you do it?
I like my customers, most of them.
And I know they all like you.
Thank you.
In a tribute show to the late Paul Sullivan, Dacey interviewed his widow, Mary Jo Griffin.
And what an inspiration you are.
Thank you. It was all his wishes. You know, he actually really wanted, I'm trying to fulfill some of the dreams he would have fulfilled himself had he been given the time. The children, to deal with the kids at Middlesex Community College and the healthcare issue at Saints Medical Center. So I'm just hoping that I can just keep his legacy alive.
For Dacey, her divas have incredible strength and perseverance.
These women keep on going. It doesn't matter what their day is filled. It doesn't matter they're picking up the 5 kids at soccer, they're making the meal, they have really, literally no money, some of these women, but they just go ahead and they're positive, they're happy, they have a great outlook, they're not doom and gloom, and they just keep on going. And that's what inspires me, to keep on going and saying, okay, keep on writing or listening to these women and having them on the show to talk about what they have to offer.
Up next, his customers know him best for his sense of humor and quality workmanship. Now Carmine the Tailor is passing the torch to another well-known seamstress and fashionista.
With the sound of each stitch, Carmine Aloka puts his heart and soul into what is now considered an old-world trade.
All my customers, when they come and pick them up the stuff, they gotta go now with a smile in the face. You know what I mean?
Originally from a small town outside of Naples, Italy, Carmine left school after the 5th grade and studied to become a tailor. From custom-made suits to alterations, Carmine has been serving Greater Lowell for the past 40 years. He retired in the mid-'80s, but his daughter told him he became too boring. So, he opened up a shop on Bridge Street.
My daughter said, "Daddy, are you want to die?" I said, "You think I want to die?" He said, "Because you are boring. You better do something. Open another store."
Now, Carmine has finally decided to retire, and he sold his shop to his good friend, Eleni Zodi.
I felt it from the first day when we shook hands about, me taking it over. It felt, in fact, the Olympics that was starting, it were coming up, the Olympics. And I kind of think of it as passing the torch.
Eleni, who now specializes in tailoring clothes for men, women, and children, also teaches at Middlesex Community College, and she hopes her students will embrace her passion for the trade.
And I know I will, like Carmine said, I will be happy doing it until the day I'm gone. You know, it's in my blood. I just love it. Hey, well.
Come here.
Oh.
I'm glad we stay together, you know.
Yeah. Now Rachel Briere takes us to Ken's American Cafe for what's on the menu.
This week we're here in Littleton at Ken's American Cafe, where they're putting a new twist on New England classic comfort food.
It is a crossroads of flavor in Littleton. At the intersections of Route 119 and 110, traditional New England comfort food meets exotic ingredients. Executive Chef Randy Lim is in the process of overhauling the entire menu at the restaurant. His barbecue saddle rolls are a perfect example of the blending of cuisines.
It's actually it's a smoked piece of pork butt, which we've smoked for about 12 hours. And then we actually pull it apart by hand and we blend it with the barbecue sauce. We add some scallions to it. And then we actually fill it into a egg roll skin. We roll it up and it looks like a traditional type Chinese egg roll.
Every few months, the main dining room is transformed when new artwork goes up. Owner Virginia Wood supports the local artist community by hosting art openings and juried shows. Art is not the only thing that changes at Ken's. Chef Lim cooks with whatever vegetable is local and in season, so specials rotate frequently.
In most restaurants, they'll just call it a tuna melt. In this case, we've added fresh zucchini and made it just a classic tuna melt, but eliminating the bread and using zucchini as our slices in between.
But also using fresh local zucchini and fresh local tomatoes.
Check out a full review of Ken's in the lifestyle section online at www.lowellsun.com.
That's it for us here in Littleton. Are you hungry yet? Tune in next week and we'll tell you what's on the menu in Greater Lowell.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Bridget Scramenti with videographer David Brow for Suncast, and we hope to see you soon.